Hey crochet lovers, welcome to AB's Art. In today's tutorial, we will going to learn edging pattern and a very new way of making a table runner, which I have made on a square hanky, and you can make it this way, like with a broad edging, broad border. And I have also added these five center motifs here to give it an ethnic look. So you can either keep it as a flower vase centerpiece, or just like that center table piece you can keep it as. And for my Indian friends, I would suggest to use this as a holy cloth which we keep under the idols of a god. So this is how we can use as Thaalposh as well, we can use. So let's start and try making this beautiful pattern. Okay, for this project, I have taken two colors. One is red and another one is green. And these both are cotton, thin cotton acrylic yarn. And a crochet hook of size 5. You can choose crochet hook as per your yarn and as per your hanky fabric. I am using soft cotton hanky to work with. To start this pattern, always start this pattern from the corner, from this corner. As I've made this side, I've made three sides. I'll show you how to make on how to start with the pattern on the corner. So in the corner, very first thing what we have to do is we have to make two double crochets, one and two, same place, then one chain and two double crochet. So two double crochet, one chain and two double crochet, all in the same place. And after that, start making double crochets, and you have to make double crochets at the count of multiple of 12. So on every side of my hanky, I have made 84 double crochets on every side. Whatever number of double crochets you will take, just remember to take it multiple of 12. So as I've made one corner, two double crochet, one chain, two double crochet at the same place, then 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is how you have to keep making. Do not keep a lot of gap between two double crochets. Just keep a minimal gap and start making 84 double crochets I've made on both of the sides, on three of the sides. I'll complete this one and I'll see you at the end of this first round. Okay, so here I have completed 84 double crochets, and now I've made in the corner already. My corner is done. Two double crochet, one chain and two double crochet here. Likewise, I've started from here to show you the corners. Every corner you have to make two double crochet, one chain, two double crochet in the very first round. So I'm going to do a slip stitch on the third chain because I have started making three chains up as one double crochet. Sure. Now I'll do slip stitch in the next one and slip stitch in the middle here, like this. What I'm going to do is here in the corner, I'll make three chains up, 1 2 and 3, which will count as one double crochet, and two more double crochets, 1 and 2, and I'll make a cluster of this, three double crochet cluster like this. Then chain 1, again three double crochet cluster, 1 2 and 3, one chain and one more three double crochet cluster, all in same one chain space, 2 and 3. this. 3 double crochet cluster, 2 chains, 1 chain, 3 double crochet cluster, and 1 chain, 3 double crochet cluster. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make chain 2 and 7 double crochet here. 7 double crochet. Just give me a second. So here I have taken 2 chains and now I'll make double crochet 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 like this. Then I'll make chain of 2 and I'll leave 2 double crochet down here, 1 and 2, and in the third one I'll make 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2 and 3. 3 double crochet cluster like this. Then again chain of 2 and skipping 2 double crochet in the base round, from the base round. From the third onward I'll make 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again chain 2, 1, 2, skipping 2 double crochets here. In the third one I'll make 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3 and chain 2, and then again skipping 2 double crochet from the base round I'll make 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So likewise I'll keep repeating this round, and in the corners I'll make, in this one chain gap I'll make 3 double crochet cluster, 3 double crochet cluster, 1 chain, 3 double crochet cluster, 1 chain and 3 double crochet cluster, chain 2, and then right here from where we have started making double crochets I'll make 7 double crochets, chain 2, skipping in between 2 double crochet. In the third one I'll make 3 double crochet cluster, then chain 2, and again continuing with the 7 double crochets and so on. So I'll complete this round and I'll see you at the end of this round. So here I have completed this round by making a slip stitch on the stitch here, the third chain which we have taken at the start, and now I will cut my yarn to change the color. If you want you can directly change the color without cutting the yarn, but here I would prefer to cut the yarn to give it a neat look like this. I'll sew this afterwards. Now here I'm taking another yarn, the green color one, and in the center here where we have made 3 double crochet cluster, first 3 double crochet cluster, here what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 clusters of 3 double crochets. So this is 1, 2 and 3. This is the first cluster, chain 2 and one more cluster here on the top of the first cluster. 1, 2 and 3 like this. Now again chain 2, 1 and 2. In the center on the top of it we will make 2 clusters of 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. This is one cluster, chain 2 and then one more cluster. 1, 2 and 3 like this. Now again, chain 2 and 2 clusters here in the third cluster from the previous round, on the top of the third cluster from previous round. This is 2, 3, like this, chain 2 and another cluster, 1, 2, and 3. So basically in the corner we have made, earlier we have made in the previous round 3 clusters of 3 double crochet. In the next round on each cluster we have made 2 clusters. So total 6 clusters. Now where we have made 7 double crochets, we will reduce it to 6 now by making, okay, here chain of 2 again, by making in between 2 double crochets. So here I will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 double crochets. Okay. Now chain of 2, and now here where we have made 1 cluster of 3 double crochets, we will make 2 clusters on the top of this. 1, 2 and 3. This is 1 cluster, chain of 2, then again 1, 2 and 3. This is 1 cluster, like this. Now chain of 2 and 6 double crochets here, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Sorry. So likewise we'll keep repeating this pattern. Here on 1 cluster we will make 2 clusters, then 6 double crochets, and in the corner on each of the cluster we'll make 2 clusters, total 6 clusters. I'll complete this round and I'll see you at the end of this round. Alright, so here we have completed our third round, and I'm going to do a slip stitch here on in the center of the first double crochet cluster of 3 double crochet, and I'm going to cut my yarn, which I'll sew it afterwards to change the color. Now in the next round what we will going to do is, here we will work in the center, here in the 1 chain gap, here, and now at this time I'm gonna make 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, which will count as 1 double crochet, and then same 1 and 2 more double crochet, so 3 double crochet cluster, chain 2, 1 more double crochet cluster here of 3 double crochet, like this, then chain 2. In the center we will make 2 clusters of 3 double crochet with a gap of chain 2, like this. chain 2, then again we will make 2 clusters of 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain 2 and one more cluster, 1, 2 and 3, like this. Now what we're going to do is chain 2, and now in the previous round we have made 6 double crochets. Here we will make it to 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 double crochet. Here this row will get decreased to 4, 3, 2, and last row will be of 1. It will be 1 double crochet here. Again chain 2, and here we will make 2 clusters separated by 2 chains, 1, 2 and 3, 1 cluster, chain 2 and one more cluster here, 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, then 5 double crochets here. We have to work double crochets in between 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, like this, chain 2, and then again we'll do 2 clusters separated by chain 2. So likewise we'll keep repeating. In the next row also we will make 2 double crochet clusters with a gap of chain 2. Then here in the next round, instead of 2 chains we'll make 3 chains, then 2 double crochet clusters separated by 2 chains, then 3 chains, 2 double crochet clusters separated by 2 chains, and then we will make 3 chains and then 4 double crochets here, then 3 chains and 2 double crochet cluster. It's just we have to repeat the similar way. The number of chains in the gap will increase from 2 to 3. So I'll complete this round and the next round, and I'll see you after that round. Alright, so here I've completed 4th and 5th round, and now I will start with the 6th round. Like other rounds, I have made chain 3 up, which will count as 1 double crochet, and I am in the corner 1, 2, 3 clusters corner. So in this first cluster, first chain 2 space between these 2 clusters, we have to make 3 clusters of 3 double crochets separated by 2 chains. So this is the first cluster of 3 double crochet here, three double crochets, then chain 2, 1, 2 and 3. This is the second cluster, chain 2 and one more cluster here of 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, like this. Now chain of 4, 3, 1, 2 and 3. In this center one, again 3 clusters of 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. This is first cluster separated by chain 2, another cluster of 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, separated by chain 2, third cluster, 1, 2 and 3 here. Likewise I'll make 1, 2, 3. Third, in the third chain 2 gap we'll make 3 clusters of 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, separated by chain 2, 1, 2 and 3, separated by chain 2, 1, 2 and 3, like this. Then we will make chain of 4 now, 1, 2, 3 and 4, because it's a long gap, and instead of 4 double crochets we will reduce it to 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3 here, and then chain of 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now in this round we will not make 2 clusters separated by chain 2, rather we will make 3 clusters and all 3 separated by chain 2, the way we have made here. So this is the first cluster, separated by chain 2, another cluster of 3 double crochet, chain 2 and third cluster, 1, 2 and 3, like this, and then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, reduce the 4 double crochet to 3 double crochet and keep repeating the similar pattern all the way around of the 6th round. It's just you have to reduce double crochets, otherwise in every chain 2 gap you have to make 3 clusters of 3 double crochets, like we did here in the corner. Everywhere you have to make 3 clusters of 3 double crochets and reduce the double crochets to 1 double crochet, that is make 3 double crochets or 4 double crochets. So I'll complete this round in similar way and I'll see you at the end of this 6th round. Alright, so here I have completed this round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 round, and I'm gonna cut this yarn and hide this tail afterwards, and let's change the color for the next round. Again, next round is super easy. What we need to do is we have to work in these chain 2 gaps, so I'll grab my next color, another color, which is green color here, and now I'll make 1, 2, 3 chains up as 1 double crochet and make cluster 1, chain 2 and 1 more cluster here, like this. Now in every chain 2 gap we have to make 2 clusters of 3 double crochets separated by chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Here we will make here we will make 2 clusters again, 1, 2 and 3, 1 cluster, chain 2 and another cluster in the same chain 2 gap, 2 and 3, like this. 2 clusters here, then 1, 2, 3 chains for the next here corner. Now you will not say corner, because everywhere in every chain 2 gap you have to make 2 clusters of 3 double crochets separated by chain 2. In this round you have to do in the similar way, like this, then chain 3 and 2 clusters here, 2 and 3, 1, 2, separated by cluster 2 chain, another cluster, 2, 3 chains now, like this, and then here I'll make 2 clusters, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 1, 2 and 3 3 double crochet clusters separated by chain 2, and now chain 3 for the next chain gap, chain 2 gap, where we have to make 2 clusters again of 3 and 3 double crochet separated by chain 2, 2 and one more cluster, 1 2 3 double crochet here. So the corner will look like this, and everywhere you have to keep making like this, 1 2 3 chains. And now instead of 3 double crochets we have to make 2 double crochet. So 1 and 2, chain 3, 1 2 and 3. Again here two clusters of 3 double crochets separated by chain 2, then chain 3, clusters of 3 double crochets separated by chain 2. Wherever between the clusters you have to make chain 3 gap, between two clusters you have to make chain 2 gap. So likewise I'll keep repeating this round, and just remember that in every cluster, in every chain 2 gap, you have to make 2 clusters of 3 double crochet separated by chain 2. And whenever you change the chain space you have to make chain 3 like this, and then in the next one make the clusters. So I'll complete this round the similar way, and I'll see you at the end of the round, and then we will do final round. Okay, after completing my previous round, let's start with the last round here. I have made chain 3 here as 1 double crochet, then I'm making all this in the first chain 2 gap. So everywhere in this round we have to make 2 clusters of chain 2 and one more here cluster. Okay, now again chain 2, not chain 3, chain 2, and then in the center gap we will make 2 clusters, 1 2 and 1 2 and 3 double crochets, make 1 cluster, chain 2 and one more cluster, 1 2 and 3 like this, chain 2, and then 2 clusters here in the next chain 2 gap. So as I told you, in every chain 2 gap you have to make 2 clusters of 3 double crochets separated by chain 2. Now in another one you do not have to make any chain gap, you directly have to make clusters here like this. No chain gap between any of the patterns here, just 2 chain gap between 2 clusters, that's it. Chain 2, then in this chain 3 gap we'll make 2 clusters, chain 2, one more cluster here, chain 2, cluster, 2 clusters of 3 double crochet in the chain 2 gap separated by chain 2, similar way you have to keep. No, after this, when you're changing the chain 2 gap here with the chain 3 in between, you do not have to make any chain stitch, you just have to keep making clusters of 3 double crochets in every chain 2 gap. Here when you take 1 double crochet in between, you do not have to make any chain here or here, you directly have to make one double crochet here and directly start making clusters. And likewise complete this round, and I'll see you at the end of this round. Okay, so here I have completed this round, the final round. I'm gonna do a slip stitch here and tie my knot. I'll hide this tail afterwards. So our project is completed and we can decorate it with these motifs on the corner. This is actually altogether a new way of making a table centerpiece, and you can keep it as a flower vase or flower vase base, or you can, just spread it on the central table. And this is a very beautiful pattern, so go ahead and try making this, and do let me know in the comment how you like it. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, please keep liking, sharing, and subscribing my videos. Thank you.